So here's the breakdown on Phosphagen, ATP-CP. It's a mega creatine complex that I've put together for Gym Squad Supps. Now, this formula, let me tell you what's in it. Just got it up on the screen here. We've got Micronized Creatine Monohydrate, the most used, utilised and researched creatine out there, out of the several different types of creatine. Highly absorbable due to its being micronized, highly effective. The research speaks for itself. So every one of these scoops, you get 3 grams of micronized creatine monohydrate. And I wanted to add another creatine to this mix, which is Creatine HCL, hydrochloride. Amazing on absorption, amazing. And actually these two creatines complement one another perfectly well, totally absorbed on a cellular level. So, and this is even enhanced more by the formula. I'll talk about that in a minute. So what does creatine do? These two creatines then synergistically work together, giving you like a supercharged creatine. Now you could leave that formula there and it would be exceptional. 6 grams per serving, so 1 to 2 servings, 3 servings if you wish, a day, depending on your body type and your intensity of your training. And with those two creatines, you're going to get suppressed lactic acid, more muscular growth, anabolic signaling to the muscles, recovery would be improved, strength potentially can be improved. So there's some fantastic benefits to the creatine monohydrate mix, the complex in there. Then I've put in something called HMB, which is beta-hydroxy beta methylbutyrate. Mouthful, I know. But I put 2 grams of HMB in there. Some of the research studies out there are quite incredible. One of them I read was suggesting it was more effective for muscle growth than 600 milligrams of test every week. I question that, obviously. However, that is pretty impressive to even suggest that that could be possible. So HMB, beta-hydroxy beta methylbutyrate, is quite an incredible product that's been around for many, many years. And it has a relationship with leucine, probably one of the most kick-ass aminos out of the 20 amino acids in the body. But HMB has, on trials, why I went with HMB over leucine was many of the trials that were done over a 12-week period, HMB actually got better results in terms of weight loss, fat loss, increased power and strength across the board, so from bench to squat to deadlift. It was quite significantly better over a 12-week period. And there was an interesting research. So to get this amount of HMB, if you were to consume protein, you would need to consume 400 grams of protein to roughly get about 2 grams of HMB, which is what you've got per scoop in here. 400 grams of protein. God, I don't think you could do that in a day. So HMB had to go into my mix. Now, the other thing that I love and works, it's like a marriage with creatine, is Beta-Alanine. And again, you look at most of the pre-workouts, Beta-Alanine is in all of the good ones for a reason. It has this beautiful ability to decrease or reduce lactic acid production. So you're getting more reps out in your sets. And it also gives you more energy for up to sort of, up to 270 seconds. So Beta-Alanine kind of kicks in as your creatine's been utilised and used up. HMB comes along. So it's super intense in terms of getting the best out of you and your performance. So this isn't just about lifting weights, this is about endurance athletes. I put this product together for a lot of my fighters that I work with on a nutritional and supplement basis. So anyone that's like fighting, rugby players, high rocks, CrossFit, all of these kind of sports that are really popular at the minute, this product basically saves you buying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different ingredients and mixing them all together, which would cost you a fortune. Check out the price of HMB on its own, it's a fortune. So this product is very cost effective because of the way I've put them all together. What else have we got in here? Pink Himalayan Salt, 500 grams. That's quite a bit of pink Himalayan salt, but that is there for the electrolytes. This will actually help with the transportation of all of this complex into the muscle cells. And this is where you want these products to go, into the cells. They hydrate the muscle from within, they go to work, and this is what gives you that edge. The absolute edge. And the other thing I put in here was alpha lipoic acid. Alpha lipoic acid, it kind of stimulates the glucose transport system into muscle cells. So it's like, it mimics insulin in the way it works. So it will shuttle, it's like a taxi that you've already ordered. You take this product, because of the alpha lipoic acid and the pink Himalayan salt in there, douche, delivered. There you go, there's your Uber. Alpha lipoic acid improves nutrient uptake, better saturation and performance gains when taken with creatine. You don't need to eat as many carbs. So if you're on a cut but you still want to take creatine, the fact that this has got alpha lipoic acid within it is absolutely brilliant. I've forgotten the, let me just have a look at the milligrams. I've just forgotten what we put in there. So you've got 1,000 milligrams of alpha lipoic acid. Again, Google alpha lipoic acid. It's not a cheap product. People like Viridian do alpha lipoic acid if you wanted to check. So these lovely little 7 beautiful ingredients that have been put together in a perfectly therapeutic dose is coming out very soon. And potentially by the time I've released this, it's probably out on the shelves. This product has got so much potential, it's unreal. I also do creatine monohydrate, which is micronized to 200 mesh, which is a phenomenal product. All the customers that I've dealt with and all the athletes I've dealt with who have got onto this product, which is all of them, the feedback's been unbelievable. So how do you get better than that? Phosphagen ATP-CP is potentially one of the best sports nutritional products out there on the market today. That's natural, you can take it if you're tested, if you're military, if you're in the police. Absolutely potential game changer for you. Hope that was of some use, some interest. If you're watching this on YouTube, please take a second to subscribe, like that little bell, and give me your comments. I'd love to hear your comments. Thank you ever so much. Have a great day. Bye.